Welcome student. In this video we will talk about primitive and structured data type, what are these and how we can apply into the particular programming language. So let's start with PPT. First, in the first slide we will cover entire points. We will talk about primitive data types, structured data types, strings, enumerated types, arrays, records, evaluation of data type. So these are the basic outlines of this PPT. So first question is, what is data type? A primitive data type is either a data type that is built into a programming language or one that could be categorized as a basic structure for building more sophisticated data types. So programmers will often be immediately familiar with the primitive data type used in such codings which do not involve more sophisticated data sets for effective representations. So it is all about the primitive data type. And when we are talking about structured data type, then structured data type including arrays and all other entities including this term, and so after that we will cover entire topics like string, enumerated and all things. So why have types? The types basically provides the context of operations, like operations can be a plus b, there is some kind of addition between two operators, and operands, pointer p that is stored with the new object, that how much space acquired at that time, limited valid set of operations. We are talking about the limitation in terms of integer. We will save a particular string into the int a, that is knowing about error before runtime. Data type introduction. So data type basically it's not just a set of objects. We can say that is a consideration of all operations on particular objects. A complete definition of a type must include a list of operations and their definitions. So basically a simple data type can store only one value at a time. So apart from this, a structured data type is one in which each item is a collection of other data items. So sometimes in a structured data type that the entire collection use a single identifier that can be as a name. And the purpose of structured data types is to group related data of various types of convenient access using the same identifier. And the primitive data objects are close to hardware, and that is represented directly at a machine level. Usually it can be a word, bytes and bits. So primitive data types including the numeric types, boolean, characters. We can say these are the integer forms. We can say floating point, characters and boolean. Boolean basically it's representing logical values. It can be true or false. And when we talk about character that is used for encoding text numerically. Example 97, that is in American Standard ASCII, that is a 97 is a lower case that in terms of A. So these are the primitive data types. And what is integer types? An integer is a finite approximation of the infinite set of integer number. We can say 0, 1, -1, 2, -2 and so on. So these are the various categories of integers. It can be a signed, unsigned, long, short and small. Sometimes this category will categorize into the integer form and floating point. So integer is categorized with the byte, short, int, long. Hardware implementation of integers, and that is 1's complement and 2's complement. Floating point, that is a fractional number, and all real numbers in the computer are finite approximations of non-denumerable set of real numbers. So this is the actual floating point variations. So we can predict with the hardware implementation that is used by the floating point processor. So we already discussed that boolean type, that is not a type of supported by all languages. Like we can take some PL SQL and PL, something C and Perl languages. Not in this language is Boolean not supported. Actually, the values, it can be on true and false with the Boolean type. Hardware implementation, that is a single bit or byte. Actually, it allows more efficient operations. So this is the explanation of character types. You can see this is the actual, usually a CII but extended character in terms of Unicode and ISO International Standard Organization, and sets are often used. So we can say that Chinese or Japanese are the examples of writing systems that require character set of many more than 256 elements. So hardware implementation just into the byte, 2-byte Unicode and multiple bytes. So these are the other primitive data types. Word, for example, in modular 2, byte bit, for example, in PL and 1, and pointers in terms of C languages. So in this structured data type, these are the basically points. We will cover string, enumerated types, arrays and records. So these are the structured data type. What is a string? A string is a particular sequence. It is a particular sequence of all characters. It may be a spatial data type. It can be a spatial data type. We are talking about objects that can be decomposed into a character. Character can be in Fortran, converted in by the Fortran and basics. An array of character in Pascal and Ada. A list of character in terms of Prolog. Consecutively stored characters in C, and the syntax is the same. Character is quote. So Pascal has one kind of quote, Ada has two, that is, A is a character and A can be a string. So what are the operations? Sometimes operation can be defined. These are the string operations. Operations can be defined as string multiplication with the strings, that can be defined as a single string, and when we can use it through the string multiplication with double integers form, and substring is defined with the string into the character, that is decomposed into an array or list, and after that characters will convert it. We can perform it reversibly in a character with the string part. It converts an array or list into a string. So this is the continuation slide of string operations. Strings can be with the length with the integer part. Strings which is converted into the Boolean, that is not empty. String multiplication with double multiplication can be defined as a Boolean character, that is equality and ordering must be there. So more string operations that specialized string manipulation languages include built-in pattern matching, sometimes very complicated with extremely elaborate backtracking. More string operations can be defined with the specialization string manipulation languages like Snowball. Icon include built-in patterns matching, sometimes very complicated with extremely elaborated backtracking. So these are the fixed and variable length string. It actually allows length of string is a design issue. We are just discussing the designing issue in terms of fixed length string in Pascal, Ada, Fortran, and variable length string. Problem can be arise through C, Java and Perl. A character may be treated as a string of length A or as a separate data structure, and many languages include Pascal, Ada, C, Prolog treat string as a special cases of array or list. What is enumerated data type? Enumerated data type, that is also a user defined original type. We can say a user defined data type. We can declare a list of symbolic constant that are to be treated literally and just like in Prolog or schemes. We also specify the implicit ordering of those newly introduced symbolic constant in Pascal. So we are defining it like type day. The day can be a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday. So we can use it like this. Operations for enumerated data type, like Pascal supplies the programmer with 3 generic operations for every new enumerated types in terms of T. So SUCC, that is the term, and a successor, for example, S successor in terms of bracket like Tuesday is equal to the Wednesday. So we can define like this. This is the predecessor. For example, PRED Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, it can be defined as a Saturday. So each is unified at one end. So these are the ordinal position in enumerated data types, like starting at 0. So for example, order with the Thursday is equal to 3. So we can count it like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, after that Thursday. So order will be decided. The order is decided into the third position. So for characters, Pascal also has a CHR keyword producing the characters at a particular position. For example, character has a position of 65 and directly returns to the A. Enumerated types in Ada. We are talking about Ada language. So Ada makes these generic operations completed: SUCC, PRED, positions, and variable length, that is a constant as position. Rescue of symbolic constant. A designing issue in the symbolic constant allow in more than one type. In Pascal, no. Ada, yes. The type stoplight is like red, amber, and green. So we can type it into the coding like type rainbow is violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. So these are the rescue of symbolic constant. Qualified description with the similar of typecasting. So preventing any confusion, we can create like this: stoplight red and rainbow with the red terms. Implementation of enumerated type. Mapping with the constant like C1 in with the CK into the small integers. We can write through this 0 to k minus 1. So these are the actual implementation of enumerated types. It helps increasing clarity and readability of programs by separating concepts from their numeric codes. What is array? So sometimes we can say array is something representing a mapping indexing underscore type, that is a component type. The index type must be discrete type. Discrete type is integer, character, or enumeration, etc. In some languages this type is specified implicitly. So an array is defined with the n number of indexing 0 to n minus 1. Multidimensional arrays having more than one dimensions, like multidimensional array can be defined in two ways. For simplicity we show only dimension 2. So index underscore type 1 multiplication with the index underscore type 2, this is the component type, and we can say this is the actual multidimensional array. We are multiplying all those terms. So this corresponds to reference like such as a, I, comma, j. So we can store the number of value through this structure. In Algol, Pascal, and Ada, we can declare the array with the index underscore type, arrow with the arrow sign, index underscore type 2, like we are continuing this operations with the arrow sign, component underscore type. Operations on array, like we are doing some operations on array. Select an element, select a slice of an array, read the textbooks, and read the textbooks. You can go through the 6.57. that particular point I already mentioned in the next slide. So assign a complete array to a complete array with the defining a is equal to b. So there is an implicit loop here. Operations on array, like compute and expressions with complete array, that is possible in extendable or specialized languages. For example, in Ada you can write through this expression v is equal to w plus u, that is these are the arrays, and these may denote array additions, and all three arrays must be compatible, and addition is probably carried out element by element. Subscript binding, we are talking about the binding. Binding will consider through this static and semi-statics, and like fixed size, dynamic allocation, and Pascal, and these are the subscript binding. Through the dynamically, we are considering the size fluctuates during execution, flexible allocation required. Array type constant are initialization. Like many languages allow initialization of array to be specified together with this kind of declaration. So array constant in Ada, you can write a particular program in Ada programming language. Temp is an array, and we are defining array with the size of up to -40. Implementing array, we can implement the array with the index type, component type, and address of the array, that is the particular data. So this is the only issue, that is how to store array and access their own elements. So operation on the component, that or component type decide how the element are manipulated. So this is the another implementation of array. Specifically we need the lower and upper bound. After that we will go for the base address of the array and the size of any kind of element. Implementing multidimensional array, we are talking about the multidimensional array, and we can implement this multidimensional array with the row major order, second subscript increasing the faster elements like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 up to 35. So we can implement multidimensional array through this structure. Suppose that we have this array in terms of A array, row low 1 and high 1. These are the row and columns, and we are storing these columns of ELT, where the size of each entity is type. We can type ELT is a kind of size in terms of row and column. So this is the actual calculation is done for row major. We can calculate the address of A, ij are the element row and column in the row major order given the base. Let the length of each row in the array can be a row length is equal to high 2 minus low 2 plus 1. The address of Aij is I minus low 1 multiplication with row length into size plus j minus low 2 multiplication with size plus LOC. Here is an example of array. Another example, VEC array elements are 1 to 10 and 5 to 24. Of all are the integers values. The length of each array in the array is row length is equal to 24 minus 5 plus 1 is equal to 20. We are defining the row length, and we can write this VEC vertical length in terms of INJ. I minus 1, these are the calculation of array. I minus 1 multiplication with 20, and we can write this address in the form of 7 to 16 elements is located in 4 bytes. Language without array, a final word on array. They are not supported by standard Prolog and pure schemes. An array can be simulated by a list, which is the basic data structure in schemes and a very important data structure in Prolog. We can assume in Prolog schemes x1, x2 and xn. What are the records? A record is a heterogeneous collection of fields that is a component. This differ from homogeneous array. A record are completely supported by a majority of important languages, beginning with the COBOL through Pascal and so many languages, but up to the C++. So this is the description of record. There are no records in Java, but classes replaces them. We can use classes with the replacement of record. There is no records in Perl. We have no option in Java and Perl. Ada records, this is the syntax of Ada records. Type data is record. You can see, you can note it down through this slide. The field is distinguished by a name rather than an index. In iterations on an element of an array is natural or very useful. A field is indicated by a qualified name in Ada. Operations on record, these are the operations. Selection of a component is done by a field name, and construction of a record from component either from separate fields or a complete record in a structured constant. Operations, another operations on record. Assignment of complete record is allowed in Ada and is done field by field. And record are basically we are comparing all the equality and inequality with the help of record. No generic standard ordering of record exists. More We are talking about in briefly like ADA allows default values for fields. Type date is record. We are writing record in ADA language. The Prolog equivalent of record or rather terms in Prolog can carry their component around. So we are writing the record with the Prolog system day, and actually definition of the Prolog system, the 15th month of 10 and year 1994. So we are declaring name frame with the gem, and last name is Barry, born date is 15. So we can write record in Prolog. You can see, you can note it down the syntax of record. If you can assure correct use, this can be simplified by the dropping one argument type functors. So I'm talking about the data type. Again, a data type can store one value at a time. This is the important thing. And a data type is in programming, that is a classification, a complete classification that specifies which type of value a variable has and what type of mathematical, relational or logical operation can be applied. So these are the description of data type: string, integer, float, character and boolean. We also discussed in previous slides. Primitive data type, that is known as a elementary data type. Example of primitive data types: these are the primitive data types: integer, real, character, boolean and pointer. Again, discussing about the structured data type, is a form of user defined data type that contains a sequence of attributes, and each of which has a data type. An attribute is a property that helps describe an instance of the type. So this is the syntax of struct. We are defining a structure name and type and members. It contains a sequence of member variable name along with their types. Why we are need for struct data type? Actually, in few situations when we make a group of different types of variable in one group, so here we have a logical grouping among 3 variables, but still these 3 variables are scattered form. So we can apply struct data type in terms of scattered form. Now, how to group this inside and one logical entity, like 3 variables for a single student group inside a one variable? Example of struct data type. You can see this is the actually explanation of struct data type. Struct size and memory layout. We are talking about size and memory in structure. Structure, that is a user defined type to group of different types of variable of either compiler defined, legacy types of other user defined types, or mixed. So the members inside a structure are placed sequentially next to next. In the memory layout, we can store one by one, and we can reduce the size. Accordingly, the minimum size of a structure is the sum total of all types of members. So this is the layout of memory and size structure. We are having a number of members, member 1, member 2 and n number of members, and we are increasing the size as per the requirement of memory and members, and we are increasing the memory size. So you can see the structure, actual graphical layout. This is the syntax. We already talk about this one. Struct name type 1, member 1, member 2. A data structure, that is a data object that contains other data objects and its element or component. So these are the 2 structured data type: homogeneous and non-homogeneous. Record can be a non-homogeneous. Implementation of structured data type, it is we can implement through the storage representation, implementation of operation on data structures, and last is storage management. So we can implement structured data type through these 3 points. Structured data type, like an array, that is a data type examined so far are atomic, integer, long, float, double and char. And the solution that can use structured data type and types that show the more than one piece of data. Elementary data type, a runtime grouping of one or more pieces of data in virtual computers. A location in memory with an assigned name in the actual computer. So we can define it through the programmer defined types and system defined types. These are the evaluation of data type. You can see the evaluation will generate through the introduction part. After that, primitives data type, and primitives will cover entire floating point, decimal, boolean. These are the actual evaluation. You can read all the history, you can read all the evaluation of basic data type. After that, character, string types. These are the designing issues. Is it a primitive type of just a kind of arrays? After that, ADA will cover C, C++, Snowball 4, Perl and Java, JavaScript, Java, that is a string class that has no array of character. This is the continuation of evaluation data type. You can see all the slides. Evaluation of character, string type. As per the primitive type with the static length, they are inexpensive to provide. So we are using through the dynamic length. User defined ordinal types, that is the ordinal types is one which that range of possible values can be easily associated. After that, we are just classification with the add of reliability and readabilities. So we are focusing on these two terms, reliabilities and readabilities. User defined ordinal types, subtypes are not new types, so just constraint existing types. So this is the description of array. We already studied about the array. These are the designing issues. When does allocation take place? What is the maximum number of subscript? Can array objects be initialized? So static dynamics arrays, number of subscripts through Fortran 77, and these are the initialization. We are initializing the array in terms of Fortran, C, C++ and ADA. And Pascal does not allow array initialization. It's actually not supported through the Pascal. Associativity array. An associativity array is an unordered collection of data elements that are indexed by an equal number of values or called keys. A record is possibly heterogeneous. So in the evaluation of data types, we again discussing about the records, designing issues. These are the designing issues of record. What is the form of references and why we are doing it, and what unit operations are defined. And these are the three terms of record, like fully qualified references must include all record names, and elliptical references allow leaving out records, and Pascal provide such kind of abbreviation references. So these are the description of records with the union. You already know about union, what kind of type checking, if any, must be done. Reasons why Pascal union cannot be type checked effectively. Users can create inconsistent unions. Unions, after completing the unions, a set is a type of whose values can store unordered collection. So through using set, we are storing all the unordered collection. After the evaluation, that is a language that does not have set. It must be simulated, either the enumerated types or within kind of array. So these are the designing issue of pointer. What is the scope of and lifetime of pointer variables? What is the lifetime of heap dynamic variables? Are pointers restricted to pointing a particular types? You can read this one. These are the problem with the pointer in previous decades and few decades. Idling pointers, lost heap dynamic variables, and creating one another. This is the description of pointer with the Pascal ADA. And the pointers in C++ used for dynamic storage management and addressing, can do address arithmetic in restricted forms. Fortran in the pointers can point to heap and non-heap variables. So these are the actual description of data type. If you like my video, you can share it, and please subscribe my channel. So thanks for watching.